But first, Liverpool have beaten Manchester United at Anfield for the first time in the Premier League for 7 years. United went in front through Carlos Tevez. Liverpool were level thanks to a Wes Brown own goal, but Ryan Babel won it. Nemanja Vidic, though, was sent off in the final minute. He'll miss next weekend's game at Chelsea.
It's 7 years since these Liverpool fans celebrated a home league win over Manchester United. Early on, it looked as if that wait could be extended to 8. United new boy Dimitar Berbatov making an instant impact. His cutback found Carlos Tevez 1-0. United looking good going forward, but Liverpool were given hope by a Van der Sar fumble that he just about got away with. The second time he came and flapped, they were level, his weak punch bouncing in off Wes Brown. Spirits lifted, Liverpool came out firing in the second half. Van der Sar had to save from Ben Ayoun. Steven Gerrard came on as sub, though his mistake led to a chance for Ryan Giggs, whose shot was a rare glimmer of hope for United. Hope that evaporated when he lost out to Mascherano. Coutts' cross, Babel's finish, 2-1. United's misery was compounded when this challenge on Alonso saw Nemanja Vidic sent off for a second yellow card. Coutts had the chance to make it 3, but Liverpool already had this 1. Rafa Benitez had his first league win against United at the 9th time of asking. Roger Clark, Sky Sports.
The defender was very, very poor at the both goals. The bit of fortune attached to the both of them for Liverpool's point of view, but in an overall view of the match, I think they were a far better team.
I think that was really important. No, our position in the table was good. Now it could be better, and for the confidence of the players. And if you play against another good teams, I think that we know that we can beat anyone.
Can you take anything out of that?
No, I bet we didn't have one performance pitch, but possibly Rio Ferdinand. Apart from that, no one.
Well, George Gillette was at Anfield for the match. It was the Liverpool co-owner's first public appearance on Merseyside for 9 months. His presence coincided with the fans' protest against him and fellow owner Tom Hicks. These supporters were demonstrating against the delays to the club's new stadium because of financial problems.
We've told a lot of lies, and we want them out the football club. And it's got to come to a head sooner or later if we want Liverpool Football Club to move forward.
And how are the fans feeling now?
Hatred. There's a lot of hatred towards them too, and there's a growing desire to new owners to enable Liverpool Football Club to move forward.
It's about time they did the honest thing, took their profit and left. Do you think they will? Your guess is as good as mine, mate. That one's in the hands of the gods.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't fit enough to play, but while his Manchester United teammates were coming to terms with defeat to Liverpool, the Portuguese winger was being presented with the European Golden Shoe. The Manchester United winger scored 31 league goals for the club last season, and he was presented with the award in Madeira.
Thousands of Newcastle fans protested against owner Mike Ashley before, during and after their game against Hull. And the day didn't get any better for Newcastle on the pitch. They lost 2-1. Well, Marlon King scored twice for Hull. Newcastle pulled one back through Cisco, the striker scoring on his debut. But a bad day all round was complete when Danny Guthrie was sent off. Hull went in front 11 minutes before half-time. Nicky Butt fouled Peter Halmosi in the area. It was King who took the penalty, and although Shay Given got a hand to it, the striker got his first Hull goal since moving from Wigan. He scored again in the second half.
A lot of space here for Marlon King. Newcastle caught sleeping and he's in here. Marlon King with a chance to make it 2, and does!
Newcastle were heading towards a second defeat in a row. They pulled one back when Charles Nzogbia hit the post, and new signing Cisco made it 2-1 with 8 minutes to go. But to cap a thoroughly miserable afternoon, they ended the game with just 10 men after Guthrie kicked out at Craig Fagan.
How long do you anticipate the current situation with you in charge continuing? Have you got any indication?
No indication at all. I think all I can do is just work with what I've got. As I say, on a day-to-day basis, try and lift the players after day, because what we have is a very disappointed change room in there, and regroup again on Monday and look towards the next game.
We've now got 7 points on board. They're on the wave behind firmly now, and we're already concentrating on Everton. We've got an extra day now. We play Everton on the Sunday. The headlines are going to be about the troubles at Newcastle. That's not our concern. Our concern was to perform today, and we did.
Well, before the game, thousands of Newcastle fans protested against owner Mike Ashley after Kevin Keegan left the club. Incredible scenes at St James's Park. The fans clearly unhappy with the current board. And there were also protests inside the ground. Over 50,000 were in St James's Park, and they continued to demonstrate against Ashley throughout the match. No sign of Mike Ashley, though. His usual seat was empty.
Robinho scored 13 minutes into his Manchester City debut, but it wasn't enough to avoid a 3-1 defeat by Chelsea at Eastlands. The Brazilian opened the scoring, but goals then from Ricardo Carvalho, Frank Lampard and Nicolas Anelka ensured that Chelsea reclaimed top spot. But John Terry will miss their next game against Manchester United after he was sent off.
This Brazilian may have rejected the welcoming arms of Big Phil Scolari, but this one didn't. A reunion of old friends on the pitch